Good morning. This is KELOLAND On the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Around 10 o'clock last night, there was a heavy police presence at the Come and Go on West 41st Street across from Roosevelt High School in western Sioux Falls. At this time, we do not know the exact reason why.
While units were working the scene, a serious car crash also occurred in the area. We expect to learn more at this morning's police briefing about both incidents. You can watch that live here on KELOLAND.com starting at 10:30.
A South Dakota State University student faces state and federal child pornography charges. He's accused of threatening a teenager in Louisiana to send him nude photos on Snapchat.
Becky Rasmussen with Call to Freedom in Sioux Falls says the most important thing in these situations is to educate young people.
These perpetrators will not stop doing this. If they can make money and victimize kids, they are paid. That is a business for them. And so it's really important for parents and our community to realize that our kids need to get equipped to make decisions on their own.
Court documents say the Snapchat account belonged to 24-year-old Jacob Varner, who posed as different people, including a person named Catherine.
Authorities believe he used that account to receive nude photos from the girl and then threatened to tell her mother if she didn't send him more photos.
2 people are in the hospital after an SUV crashed into an apartment building. It happened near North Elmwood Avenue and West 3rd Street Thursday morning.
Police say the vehicle was driving south on a makeshift alley. It hit a balcony post and flew into the apartment wall. A 3-year-old boy inside the building was pinned between the car and a couch and was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries.
A 37-year-old man was also injured but is expected to recover. Witnesses tell police they saw 3 people run from the vehicle after it crashed.
One of the officers noted there was a few open containers of alcohol in the vehicle, so that may have been a factor in this crash, but it seems to be pointing that this was not intentional, that they were trying to drive through that apartment.
Police say the SUV had been reported stolen last weekend. If you have any information, you're asked to contact the non-emergency number or leave a tip with Crime Stoppers. Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Scott Munt, starting the day cool and clear. Scott.
Yeah, we are looking at mostly clear to partly cloudy conditions. Temperatures expected to reach the 60s and 70s for afternoon highs. So cooler than what we've had over the past couple of days. We can thank a cold front that has moved through, and with it we have our northerly winds. Today, at least 10 to 20 miles per hour, maybe a little stronger with some of those wind gusts that will tend to pick up from time to time. We are looking at dry conditions last through the weekend and even a chance for frost by Monday morning. More details on the forecast with Brian coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Scott. An old space along 13th Street in downtown Sioux Falls is entering a new era. Nordic Hall has been home to the Sons of Norway, as well as various offices and even a space for indie concerts.
But now it's bringing together creative businesses and artists.
We started, it was like the salon, and we had Midnight Spark, the permanent jewelry, and now it's just this creative hub, the Art Council, Rose and Eugene. It's just awesome to see the art community grow here at Nordic Hall.
The new Nordic Hall is being introduced to Sioux Falls with an open house tonight from 6 to 9 o'clock. They'll have live music, food, and giveaways.
To learn more about this event or the history of Nordic Hall, follow the links under this story here on KELOLAND.com.
In high school football, the KELOLAND Sports Game of the Week returns tonight with an 11A matchup. Second-ranked Lennox will make the trip to Madison to play the Bulldogs at Brian Kern Family Stadium, Dakota State University's new football facility.
Pre-game begins at 7 p.m. and you can watch it on Kelo Extra as well as on KELOLAND.com.
Blaze orange is a popular color this time of year as pheasant hunters across South Dakota prepare for opening day. The resident-only pheasant season starts tomorrow, followed by the traditional opener on October 19th.
South Dakota Game Fish and Park says pheasant numbers are good despite a dry end to summer.
Everything hunting-wise still looks really good. If anything, it's setting it up even a little bit better with harvest conditions. But then again, you do have to be mindful that with these dry conditions out here on the prairie, we need to make sure we're mindful of preventing wildfire.
With the corn coming out and the beans going down, you're going to be able to find the birds. They're going to be in the sloughs. They're going to be in the typical places that are controllable to hunt.
You can learn why Severson is especially excited about this year's pheasant opener with his story on KELOLAND.com. That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right. Well, one other story we're following today, all of those northern lights last night. A lot of folks are talking about that. We're putting together a gallery online, KELOLAND.com. You can see some of these. This is one picture I took. I was amazed. I thought it was one of the best shows I've ever seen. But I know some areas had a few more clouds to deal with, so kind of that variable story. But again, check out all of those that we're getting from you, the viewers. Thank you for sending those in at youshare@KELOLAND.com. Well, today our forecast, partly sunny. We do have temperatures back in the low 70s in Sioux Falls. That's quite a few degrees cooler than yesterday. I think we need to think more like fall now. Summer trends have lingered longer, haven't they? But now as we look at the weekend, already on Sunday, our going high in Sioux Falls is now slipping into the upper 50s. We're not there yet, though, on Saturday, so let's run through the short-term forecast. Again, this afternoon, we'll kind of halt temperatures in the upper 60s in much of the north. Even Aberdeen, or in Rapid City, I should say, should be at least in the upper 60s today. Tonight, high pressure overhead. It looks like sky conditions will clear out a little bit more. And then after some 40s in the morning, we're going to come back up here into the, well, upper 60s by noon already in Rapid City. And there will be a push of northwest winds coming into Rapid City. I still think, though, we're in the 70s for the vast majority of us tomorrow. And then it's Sunday and Monday when things are going to cool back. 67, that's our going high today in Brookings. And your 7-day forecast, there we go, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday for that matter. All the 3 days are substantially cooler than what we've seen lately. And well, it just reminds us we should see that now in October. In fact, frost and freeze weather still is in the forecast for Sunday night, Monday morning. So that's a low at 30 in Sioux Falls, 32 on Tuesday morning. So again, we'll continue to kind of iron that out. I would plan, though, if you're one of those folks that you're kind of picky about your plants and your flowers and those kind of things, you'll definitely want to make sure that you're keyed in on the weather, because we definitely will see some of that around the region. Aberdeen, that's also a shoe-in to see some of those frost and freeze conditions. We've already had some of that already, but it may warrant some official headlines for that. No rain yet. 7-day forecast is dry, but I will tell you, at the end of the 7-day forecast, we're starting to watch a little trough that comes in. Maybe later today we add some rain chances on day 7. We'll stay tuned for that, and hopefully we sure could use that rain. So let's hope for the best on that. Check out more details. They're online at KELOLAND.com.